What's cracking, everybody? As you can see next to me, we have Kerri from ScienceGal Aquatics, as promised.
I'm excited to be here. Thank you for inviting me.
Right on, and I appreciate you for taking the invite to jump into stream and the panel and the hot spot eventually. Oh, let's see some of our early people coming in. Casual Aquatics, thank you for coming through. Scott's Aquatics, Geek Boy was in Ryko and Ed's stream. I was in there for a second. Reason why I was a little late getting over here, Ed started talking St. Louis, and you know I had to. Patty, thank you for coming through. Priscilla, thank you for coming through. What's cracking?
I look little. Yeah, Jesse's not here. There's not as much of me.
That might be a little better.
Out. He's up to sleep.
I didn't, John McKenzie, thanks for coming through, man. Appreciate you. Yeah. I did not know 3000's in the place. I did not know if you were or weren't going to have them.
He was planning on being here, at least stopping in to say hi, like the whole game plan, but he just didn't make it.
Hey, that's cool. I can have him on another Monday, and that'll be a separate hot spot.
He ate dinner, and once he ate dinner, it was over.
That's it. It's a wrap. Hey, look, I completely understand. It's Monday night. You've worked, through the Monday. This is the Mondays, so you come and wind down with the biz. So I'm happy to have you here.
Yeah, I drank like 4 Red Bulls to be awake right now. So I was all day prepping for it.
I should have drank one too, but I'm doing something even different. That's gonna.
I probably would have went to Starbucks too for coffee, but they were closed. They closed early.
Patty's always talking stuff. She's something else.
Yeah. It's always easy to spot you at the fish club, like swap meets, because you're so tall, and I'm always looking for you. When as soon as you stop, like come in, I'm like, there he is. And it is helpful that you're so tall.
This is when we first met. And I remember because I was filming, and that was the first time I met Eyeball Aquatics, Haley.
Mm-hmm.
And so you came in, you were kind of like, ScienceGal Aquatics over here. I was like, that's just cool.
Yeah, you're like the first person. As soon as we pull into the parking lot of that hotel, I'm out looking for you. I'm like, I know it's gonna be here somewhere.
Yeah, normally late. That's my MO. I gotta roll with it. Miss Kerri, so what part of Missouri are you in again? I keep telling people Rolla, but that's not right, is it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it is Rolla. Okay, that's right. We've talked about this because
it's just a pit stop on the way to see you. That's all we are, is a university and a gas station.
Yeah, but you know what? That's a hell of a university. I got my my principles of biomedical science degree there.
Oh, really?
I had to stay on campus for about 2.5 weeks. The school wanted me to teach the course as part of the Project Lead the Way course. So in order for me to do it, I had to get certified in biomedical practices. So it was it's called Missouri S&T now, Missouri Science and Technology, but it was just University of Rolla.
Yeah, just UMR. I still call it UMR. I have to catch myself, and it's been a long time since the name changed.
It's pretty cool up there, though, because you guys aren't too far from a winery. I think they actually sent it to the closest winery that was there if we stayed the weekend and didn't go back to St. Louis.
Where my mom lives is where they grow the grapes, and it's just grapes. On 44, that's all you see is the grapes.
Yeah.
But it's good stuff.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. And they had sold some moonshine there before, too, and everything. Hold on 1 second for me.
There's a knock at the door. Hi, Jeffrey Watts. Scott. Welcome to the chat. I'm just going to read. How are you guys today in the chat? You guys doing well? because it's been a day.
Pardon me. Jay Watts is cracking.
That full moon was something.
The what?
The full moon last night was something. My kids were crazy.
Oh yeah, you know they go buck wild. My dojo loaches were just buck wild. Weather-wise, how's it been out there, Rolla? You know, it's been tricky down here.
Rain. Yeah. More rain. Then about the time you're like, I'm sick of the rain, more rain. But we had a good day today. It was a little chilly, but the sun was out. I'm trying to grow my vegetable garden, and between the wind, the rain, and my dogs digging everything up, it's going well.
Yeah, March is just, it's always up and down. Like we had straight 44-degree weather, then 70 degrees the next day, then back down. Like, oh my God. Mm-hmm. I like it sometimes because if it hits 72 days in a row, the bees and the wasps, they'll start coming out like, yeah. Then the freeze will hit them. They'll be like, what? No.
Yeah.
I'm allergic to wasp stings. I found that out 2 years ago. My hand blew up fatter than the Nutty Professors. It was crazy.
I don't seem to react, but I don't want to find out.
I'm trying to tell you.
It's been a long time.
I'm trying to tell you. So, Miss Kerri, I was gonna just start calling you Guppy Queen, like straight up, man. You have a guppy care guide, and you care for guppies. You know the guppies. You knock that out, and then I see a video that says, "Oh, guppy disaster!" Like, like it happens.
I've had a few. That one video, it seemed like the majority thought it was dropsy, if I remember right, on that one, but I really don't know. I've seen that just, I think twice, maybe 3 times at the most, the entire time I've kept guppies. So, but yeah, I've had a few disasters.
And you rock out with the smaller fish. So when you go to those, when you come up to the Mozzie auctions up here, you can cash out. Like you can spend a dub. You know what I'm saying? You can rock out. They have few and far in between cichlids when I was just doing cichlids. Now that I do have a community tank, a couple of them I can rock out now. So, but yeah, man. Yeah. That guppies is big down. You know, when you come here, the betas are big, and it's just like, oh my God. And you'll just sit there waiting too. Like you kill me, you be right in the
I say to the very moment they open the door to I'm helping pack up the trash.
Well, you drive, what is that, 2.5 hours to get up?
It's about 2.
Yeah, about 2 hours.
Maybe, yeah. It's not too bad.
It's real. Yeah, it's real. So what is your newest thing? I saw you had the arowana. Is he still up and going? Yeah,
he's upstairs. The larger fish are more. They're upstairs. The larger ones. Okay.
And what do you have as far as larger fish goes?
I have goldfish. I have the koi are outside. I did have the freshwater lionfish when I had it upstairs, but now I have puffer fish in that tank.
Very nice.
And then I have a large pleco in that 180.
Okay.
I have a little bit of everything now. Yeah,
you've been rocking out.
The smaller fish for sure. They're my favorite, I think. I like the bigger fish for various reasons too. Like I don't know if I could part with that arowana. We've grown attached. It's been a learning process, getting to know each other's personalities, but you've been like, I just remember seeing you, just the growth that you've done is just ridiculously remarkable. Like, I like it. And then you've been having mad people on your lives. I've seen John on your live. I saw King of DIY on one of your lives. You've been hooking some stuff up, and you still haven't forgotten the little guys. That's because I watch your guys' chat. Like everybody's chats, like nobody's I think I'm starstruck equally just about by everybody. I'm just as nervous to be like, oh, I can't wait to talk to you.
This is super cool. You heading to any Aquashellas this year?
That's the plan. My plan in my head is to go to everything. Now, I don't know if the family will let me. Me and Jesse were talking about it earlier. I was like, we need to like set this in stone because I'm going to Orlando somehow.
I'm there.
If I have to like roller skate there, I'll go. But I don't know if he can get the time off for the first one. So I don't know if Jesse can go or not. But the plan is to go to everything because I like them so they're so much fun.
Just leave him. He'll be mad he missed it.
I was like,
do a whole video. Do a live.
I was like, there's 2 more. So if you can't go, like you can still go. It's just he can get off. He just feels he's not the type to like to take time off from work. So, but that's what he says every time. Then closer to time, he's like, so when are we leaving?
Right. I saw your koi pond that froze over. Was that?
Oh yeah, it froze over bad this year.
Yeah, I was about to say because we had a couple of we was virtual teaching and still had snow days, and I was like, how?
It seems to be different than like because are your schools open at all up there?
We have just now. Well, we went back a week before spring break. And they said after spring break, you still have that next week off just in case you need to check out yourself and anything like that. Don't come back into the school. After that week, though, you're back in the school. But what's up, S? What our principal has done, and I think is genius, he has told the teachers that he wants to keep us as safe as possible. So he has us in our rooms still virtual teaching with our laptops to students who choose to come to school because parents were just saying the teachers aren't doing anything and the kids aren't doing anything and the kids gotta be in the school, negating the fact that teachers don't want 30 kids with who knows what, you know what I'm saying, floating around. We got our own families to go back to. No one thinks about us on that. So the principal
ours never. You could go virtually if you wanted to, but I think there is only, if I remember right, like a really low percentage that did. So most of the students are back in school. They just can't play with each other at recess. They have to stay with their own class at recess. So, but they were always, there's every day there for a while, we're getting a text that someone was going home.
Yeah. Yeah. It's just too soon. It's just too soon for you to do that. That was before you had anybody that was thinking about vaccinations. Like you guys really want to, and then as soon as they bring them back, you get a couple of cases, and now that's going to spread rampant. Now you got to go back virtual anyway. So, but
I'm surprised that it's so different, being not that we're very far away, but that whole week that it was so cold and every day was a snow day, but we didn't have to make it up virtually or anything. It was just a regular snow day for them.
Yeah, well, the elementary schools have went back, but since they're tied together, you know what I'm saying? If the elementary school were unable to go to school, then the high school would have to have a snow day also, even though we were fully virtual. So in order to keep us on the same calendar schedule, if it's a snow day, it goes for the whole district. So I was like, hey, I'm not about to argue with that. Look, I don't got to get online and Zoom. I don't look. Don't threaten me with a good time. You know what I'm talking about?
So much braver than I am. Just that little bit of virtual, like little bit of stuff I did with my little. It was like, oh my gosh, this was. Whew. But he listens to his teacher and my mom and everybody else way more than he listens to me. I'm just mom.
Right. I'm trying to tell you, and well, the principal put out to the students and the parents that's like, if you want to come back, we have hubs for you. We have 3 different gymnasiums at the high school. They were only going to bring 9 and 12 back, 9th grade and 12th grade back first. And so they said we have desks 6 feet apart from each other. We have hand sanitizing stations. They will have to bring their laptop, and they will still be virtually taught from the teachers in their own rooms. Oh, wow. A lot of students was like, man, I might as well stay home for that, which is exactly what I wanted to hear. Stay home. And for the parents that were like, nah, you going to school? Then they would come, they would sit in their hub, and they would just enter through the back door and go back out and go home. So still, somewhat distance. So
yeah. Wow.
yeah. Yeah. So do you still have your largemouth bass, your perch gone?
Okay. The dog ate it of all the. I moved it outside I was trying to upgrade because I felt bad. It was in the 75-gallon and they were doing well. And I had nursed it back to health and we were bonded as friends. And I was taking like selfies with it. And I moved it outside. I got a 300-gallon tub for outside just for them. And I was like, you're going to love your house. Like, this is great. And I was checking on them like all the time, and the kids got home from school and I went in for a little bit longer than expected, and when I came back out I was like, why is Nooks eating? What is he eating? And I found my fish. So yeah, that was that.
What dog do you have?
It was Jesse's son's. It was a boxer. He went back to his mom's house, but it was a boxer something mix. It was a bigger dog.
Yeah. I used to have a Roddy. Rest in peace, Rocky. Love that dog, man. I can never get another Rottweiler because he was the best ever. Ever. So I got to switch to something else if I want something big. I'm thinking Cane Corso. I wanted a wolf hybrid at one point in time, but I've got too much stuff going on. You got to spend time with those dogs, or
how
they'll
do you
go.
feel about Shiba Emus? Is that how you say it? You like them?
They seem like they're pretty cool.
Because I'm going to have puppies soon if you want one.
I don't know if I like them that much. Look, let me tell you something. You trying to get rid of Sheeta.
Like, you like it, right?
Isn't that the dog on the crypto coin? Isn't that on the Dodger coin?
I don't remember. They look just like foxes.
Yeah. That's Shiba Inus. Yeah. I'd rather have a Cane Corso. I need a
sure. I think I would too. Digging up all my vegetables in the backyard. I'm like, really? They're in like containers.
And he'll protect you, yo.
And no joke, I went to Lowe's and got like the 3-pack of pond lilies. I always get the 3-pack each year to put, and I left them outside on the table and I didn't think about it. And I went outside and he had ate through the box. And Jesse mowed the lawn today and found one of my bulbs because I was like, if you go out there and you come across it, because he ate through the box, the lilies, everything. So we found them, but we love them.
My Roddy, what's up, Arkham? My Roddy thought he was human, man. My Roddy was so big. I'm 6'4". And he jumped on my shoulder. His paws would land on my shoulders, and he would almost see me eye to eye. He was that big. I would walk him through the U-City loop, and people would just move out the way. But he was like super calm, super cool when he's with me. I thought he was going to get in a fight with this bull mastiff, and this bull mastiff was huge. We're walking, and you know how you walk down the side. You've been to the loop, right?
It's been a while, but I have.
But when you walk to the side, they usually have those plastic tables and chairs.
Yeah.
Why this dude had this bull mastiff leash? He was eating soup or something, and he had to dump. So he sees Rocky. Man, I'm talking about that bull mastiff jumped up, barked, woo! Man, knocked the dude's soup, the whole plastic contraption all over the place. Like, bro, get your dog, G.
That's wow.
Yeah. So now
I've been going down the street.
Yeah. They'll definitely drag you, Kerri.
My friend had one growing up, and every time I'd go, they were the sweetest dogs, but they would come at you like they were going to eat you. Then they would just kind of like bump you with their butt for attention. Up, and they were a head and shoulder taller than me on their hind legs by far, by like a lot.
They don't know their own strength. My Rottweiler in the backyard, you let him loose in my mom's backyard, he'll just take off. And when he comes at you, he comes full speed.
Yeah.
And when he turns, he'll tear your ACL, G. You better try to jump over him like a tidal wave. Like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So how many tanks do you have total?
I think last time I counted, or Jesse counted for me, it was 24, I believe, is what it was up to.
And guppies. Are you selling guppies now?
I just, when I have too many, I just take them to the local fish store and kind of like, here's you some guppies. And if they give me some credit, they do. If not, I'm like, here's you some guppies.
Okay.
I want to learn to ship fish probably in the future. To me, it's still a little overwhelming, honestly. Like getting the supplies, and I'm sure there's a few like hiccups along the way that you got to sort out. So maybe in the future, but right now I just kind of share them with the fish store if I have too many babies.
You're on your way, Kerri. I cannot keep any guppies. I mean, not in this tank, at least. Not with these 2 dwarf frogs running around, apparently. No babies. I mean, most of the guppies eating their own babies. They got to worry about these dwarf frogs coming around. I was wondering about these dwarf frogs. I had a gang of guppies in here at one point in time. I was like, why are these guppies? Where are these guppies at? Like, what's going on? Man, fat frogs just can't even get to the top of the surface. They too heavy.
Yeah. I think some of those frogs outside of my pond enjoy a few of my rosy red minnows from time to time. Because I still get quite a few, but I feel like a few of the babies get between the koi and the frogs. And I saw a snake in there the other day, and I just was kind of like, see ya. I'll check out on here later. It wasn't a snake, it was just a garter snake. But I went to bend down, and it was like, it more scared me than like, hello. I'm like, bye.
I do not like any kind of snake, so I'm out of there with you.
I like watching them in videos.
Yeah, definitely.
That's about all.
You know what? If it strikes the video, I'm still like, that video with the anaconda was striking at I don't know his name, but it looks like he's always like he's in the business of animals, and they all hate him. Like, dude, you got to find something else to do, bro. That snake was like, yow.
No.
He did the same thing with an alligator. The alligator, he was like, all right, get your chicken. All right, hold on. Wait a minute. You're coming out of the cage. Hey, get back in the cage. Bro.
Yeah, no.
You have got to quit, man.
They're cute from afar, but no. I know my limits.
Right. What's next for you, channel-wise?
Hopefully learn to upload content again. Right now it seems like the weeks escape me, and I'll go on like a really good roll. I'm like, oh, I'm doing good, and then you miss a week, and then it's like a month, and you're like, oh my goodness, like I'm supposed to be doing videos.
Yeah.
But we got through tax. We were late getting our taxes done this year because our accountant person was booked up. So now that we got through all that and the teachers conferences and like all of that.
Yeah, no, I understand.
Life stuff.
Look, they tossed those shorts out at me, and I've went shorts crazy. I can't even get a real video in the. I haven't said what's cracking YouTube in a long time.
Yeah, I did a handful of them. Yeah, they were a lot easier to. They're just a lot easier, I think.
And then I had one that had like 3K in like a day, and I was like, "What the hell?"
Yeah, none of mine have done that.
It's like 3K of like 4 seconds.
Wow.
You said what?
They just get more I haven't had one take off like that, but they definitely do get more traction, I've noticed.
Man, it's something else. It's definitely something else. I was, and then I just started I don't know what I'm doing no more. Like, that's what I'm doing. Like,
I'm pretending to be a fish tuber but I've lost all ability to film.
I fell in love with 50-second videos.
Well, see, like I film like every day. It's putting it together, I guess, is what I should say. Like the last one I filmed was feeding the koi pond for the first time since winter and everything, and getting it all kind of cleaned up. And I just need to edit it together. But I haven't.
Yeah, no, I understand.
There's plenty of excuses to say, and I probably said them all to myself besides just actually sitting down and making time and doing it.
Absolutely.
But
No,
that's my main thing, my main goal. And then summer tubbing's coming up, so we were kind of getting the backyard cleaned up and sorted out.
Okay.
Mowed, weeded, getting all that stuff cleaned out to where I want to put them. Because draining all that fish water out to the garden and stuff I've fertilized a lot of just random weeds in the yard too. So I gotta clean all that up.
Now, what all is it just koi in the pond, or what else? Do you have anything else in there?
I have the rosy red minnows and a goldfish.
Okay.
And that's the in-ground pond. And then I have the 2 tubs outside. They're not in-ground. They're just tubs. I have mosquito fish and white clouds.
The white clouds. I think I heard you say you had the white clouds one of your streams. So that's pretty cool, man. You're doing your thing, Kerri, for real.
It's fun. It's fun.
Now, do you have
reasons to buy new fish?
Yeah. Do you have a favorite tank in that room right there? And does Jesse have one?
His is just the arowana tank, and I think it's just because he likes to feed it so much. I don't necessarily have a favorite one.
Okay.
Like, I like my Kerri tetras. This tank, I like them because they're Kerri tetras. But I like the plants in this guppy tank. This just has guppies in it. But I like all the plants in those.
Sure.
They're starting to kind of take off a little bit.
It's dope. What size are those?
They're 55 gallons.
That's what's up.
I like piddling with those.
Definitely nice, Kerri. Well, guess what? It's hotspot time, baby.
Yay!
Welcome to the hotspot, Kerri. Get your life together. Are you ready for this? It is the hotspot with Kerri from ScienceGal Aquatics. We've talked aquatics already for the first 30. This last, it could go anywhere. Here we go. Miss Kerri. All right, this first one is faves. All right, so you should know what your faves are. So here we go. Favorite fish.
Guppies.
Favorite tank size.
40-gallon breeder.
40-gallon breeder. Favorite substrate.
Fluval stratum sand mix.
Okay, all right. Favorite guppy type.
A mutt guppy. Because you never know what you're going to get. They're always colorful.
Okay, all right. Favorite food to cook.
Probably enchiladas.
Okay, what do you put in those things?
Meat and cheese and salsa because that's the only way the kids will eat them.
Okay, all right.
Nothing fancy, but they're so tasty.
Favorite cereal.
Oh, I haven't had cereal in a long time. Raisin Bran.
Was it your favorite cereal?
Yeah, like I think that's the last time I ate cereal was Raisin Bran.
It's disgusting.
I know. I'm like, I don't eat cereal. But it's all gross.
Favorite Ninja Turtle.
What was the purple one? I don't remember was it Leonardo one's the blue one. Right? What's the purple one?
That would be Donatello.
Yeah, Donatello. Yeah, it was the purple one.
Staff, the geek that knows all the technology. Yeah. Okay, you love it. All right.
I was like, I forget his name. I could see him. Purple.
Favorite TV show?
Doctor Who.
Okay. Favorite movie?
I don't even know. Depends on genre. Like.
Okay. Favorite genre?
Probably sci-fi.
Sci-fi. All right.
I worked at a movie theater for like 10 years, so I like a lot of movies.
Okay. All right. Favorite movie in sci-fi?
Star Wars.
Okay. Very nice. All right. Favorite shoe of all time?
Shoe. Probably just my black and white Pumas.
Okay. I'm not mad at that. I went and found some in my size because I love the black and white Puma. It's so classic.
They go with everything.
With everything. Yeah, that and my Air Force Ones. I gotta have it. Favorite cartoon?
X-Men.
Oh my God, I love that. That was a great cartoon.
I used to play X-Men at recess, and I was always torn.
God. My mom has a crab apple tree in the backyard, and get my partners over. I would be Gambit, somebody be Wolverine. You try to come at me, I just chunk crab apples at them.
We were watching. There is some animated Iron Man on Disney Plus where he's a younger teenager, I think.
Yeah.
And that's what we watch at nighttime before Brent goes to sleep.
Some of the remakes I just think are trash, but X-Men is very that goes down. I'm with it. Aquamate, what's cracking? Favorite flavor Skittle?
The red ones.
Okay. Cherry,
I guess.
Cherry, yeah. Favorite ice cream?
Just chocolate, just plain chocolate.
That's right. Favorite sport?
To play or to watch? To play golf. To watch, not so much. Probably baseball.
Okay, all right. Favorite position?
In baseball, I would say probably like shortstop or catcher.
Okay.
My sister was a catcher in softball, so I just kind of always gravitated because I watched her all the time.
Oh, well, there it is. Favorite Disney movie?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't watched a Disney cartoon, like old school. Probably Lady and the Tramp. Is that Disney?
That's one. Yeah, that's a good one.
It's been a long time, but that was probably my favorite one growing up.
Yeah, that's a good one. Favorite wrestler?
Well, probably Jordan Burroughs if Jesse's watching. But if I was to answer honestly, probably Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Okay, you're a Stone Cold fan.
Or The Rock. I used to watch it with my dad. It was always a toss-up between those two.
He'll kick your Rudy Poot Candy is. You already know.
They used to go at it back and forth, like, what was it, the mid-90s or something in that Attitude Era. I was like, oh, this is awesome. But if Jesse's watching, I don't like that at all.
Oh my God. Jesse,
all the way.
He came to St. Louis and we all were waiting for finally The Rock has come back to St. Louis.
This is like a random funny story, but they came when I think I was like 12. They came here to Rolla at the university, but in my head, I thought it was going to be like a full-fledged like Monday night show. But it was like the ones they were promoting to come up, and I was like, there's no lights, there's no nothing. And my mom was not the one that enjoyed it. My dad, I forget what he was doing. So my mom took me. She just was giving me the side eye, and I was kind of disappointed because in my head, everything was Monday night, and it was not the case. And she was mad at me. But I still had a fun time, I guess.
Yeah, man. Hey, I'm with it. I'm with the Rock. All right, favorite karaoke song?
I have no idea. I've never done karaoke.
Okay. All right. Well, favorite song? Favorite song to sing in the shower?
I have, like Kings of Leon type music. I like that type of music.
Okay. All right.
I don't necessarily, when I listen to it, I'm really bad. I'm like, I like the song, but I have no idea what it's called, and I have no idea who sings it. I just like the song, and I hope one day to hear it again on a repeat of something.
Okay.
I'm not up on music for some reason.
Favorite dessert?
Probably cheesecake with strawberry on top.
Very nice.
That's
very
really good.
classic. Very tasty. Absolutely. Favorite holiday?
Christmas.
Okay. Favorite car?
I like the older Mustangs, like the muscle Mustangs, like what was it, like the 60s or something.
Okay.
Not my Mustang. I'm not a fan of my Mustang, but I like the older Mustangs. But I don't have like a favorite year of one, but the one at the Gone in 60 Seconds Mustang, that car.
Okay. All right.
Whatever
muscle
that
car.
one is.
Yeah. Muscle car, you like to
the
go
ones
fast?
that you can hear before you see it. And I wouldn't drive it slow. I'd still drive it, or I wouldn't drive it fast. I'd still drive it slow, but just be like, hear it. I like the sound of them.
Yeah, 2 miles an hour, so everybody sees.
Like, look at it. It's beautiful. But my Mustang in the driveway, it's like an 07, I think it is, and it just looks good sitting there because if you drive it, something's gonna fall off of it. Like, the best.
Very cool. Very cool. Favorite crush, actor, actress, favorite crush?
Keanu Reeves.
Is he really?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Ever since Bill and Ted or later? When he
all of it.
Oh my God, really? I'm telling.
And this
Haley's here.
Josh Lucas is the Sweet Home Alabama guy. I watch all his movies too.
Okay. All right. Very nice. Very nice. Favorite seafood?
Shrimp. That's probably the only seafood I eat is shrimp.
Hey, Haley. All right. You have made it through the fave section. Now, on to the quick fire. Section. You ready?
Uh-huh.
All right. Very good. On to level 2. You teared up.
I feel like I need like a Mario Brothers sound or something behind me.
You know what? I think I might have one of those. Did you?
I finally made it to level 2.
Oh man, I'm gonna give you the one up sound.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not it. Hold on. All right, way to level up. All right, level 2. It is quick fire. Quick fire. Here we go. Hot or cold?
Hot.
Taco or burger?
Taco.
Bath or shower?
Shower.
Dog or cat?
Dog.
Series or movie?
Series.
Okay. All right. Home cooked meal or go out?
Go out.
Under the cover or on top?
On top.
Lights off, lights on.
Off.
On the rocks or straight?
Straight.
Dark or light liquor?
Light.
Dark or light meat?
Probably light too.
Okay. Your breast?
Mm-hmm.
Somewhere in there? Okay. Wine or beer?
Wine.
Lay by the beach or lay by the fire?
Beach.
Boobs or butt?
But.
Cash or credit?
Cash.
TV or book?
Book.
Guppy or betta?
Guppy.
Train or plane?
Plane.
Board game, card game?
Card game.
Mind or muscles?
Mine.
Head or heart?
Heart.
Love at first sight or give me a second?
Give me a second.
One night stand or stay a while?
Stay a while.
Morning or evening?
Morning.
Okay. Weekday or weekend?
Weekend.
On a man, prefer the top half or the bottom half?
Top.
Top half it is. You've leveled up again.
Woo-hoo.
Yeah. Way to go, Kerri. We're rocking now, baby. All right. And the last part of this is if I finish the sentence. Ready?
Oh, no.
Yeah. Yeah. If I woke up with a superpower, what would it be?
Fly.
Why?
Because I can see the world.
Okay. All right. You'll take flight. I'm with it. If I could remake a movie and star in it, it would be.
Oh, I don't know.
Some with Keanu.
Yeah. Probably I'd be in Matrix 4. I don't know.
Atta girl. All to yourself. Atta girl.
And John Wick 4.
There you go.
Same
Let him
time,
save you.
making a double feature movie.
Oh my God. You only have $100 to take Jesse out on a date. Where do you go in Rolla?
Probably to the back roads in a mud hole. There's not a whole lot to do. That's when we just drove around and went to the creeks.
Okay, take him out of Rolla.
Nothing to do here.
If you had $100 and you were able to take him somewhere, what kind of date would you have? What would you do? $100.
$100. I'd probably just go out and eat and have some drinks.
Okay.
Take him out to dinner.
All right.
He doesn't like to spend money, so honestly, the best thing he would want to do is go back roading.
That's what it would be, huh?
He would say, save the money, let's just go drive.
If I could go anywhere on vacation, I would go
back to Gulf Shores.
Okay.
To the beach.
Very nice.
That was nice.
Okay. If I could create my own dream tank, what size would the tank be and what would you stock it with?
As large as I could possibly get my hands on, a 300-gallon plus with lots of tiny nano fish and a bunch of plants till it was just looked like it was just a picture almost. I don't know, just a huge tank with just a beautiful, huge community of nano fish. I think would look so cool.
That'd be dope. And what size tank?
As big as I could get, like a 300. Just full of just cool schooling.
That would technically take it out of nano tank.
Yeah, but it would just have a lot of nano fish.
I got you.
I think that would look really cool.
It would be pretty smooth. Mm-hmm. I could collab with any tuber of my choice. Who would it be?
Rachel O'Leary.
Okay. Very nice. Rachel O'Leary, she's going to have Big Tank Hank on.
I know. I saw that and I was like so happy. I think I chuckled out loud. I was so happy for Big Tank Hank. I was like, that's going to be such a cool. I can't even talk. I'm so happy. That's good.
Yeah, that's going to be. It's going to be the deal. Mm-hmm. I tell you what, Miss Kerri, you did it. Made it through the hot spot, perfect, unscathed. You lit it up. Answered the questions as well as possible. It was awesome. Right on, Kerri. Right on, Kerri. Let's jump in the chat real quick, man, while we have a few minutes and say what's up to some people who came in. TN Aqua, Jay Watts, Holly, what's cracking? I told you Haley came in.
Yeah, I saw her for like a second.
Yeah. The Zinger's been hooking stuff up. Patty's always talking stuff. Nola Jane, thank you for coming through. Melly Mel, thank you for coming through. Monica Lynn is my mod extraordinaire. Thank you for being here. Stella D and Aquamate down in Australia, thank you for coming through. Yeah, appreciate you all, man. Appreciate you all. Any questions for Miss Kerri while we have her for the next 10 minutes? If not, we'll start talking Missouri, you know?
I got a question. Are you going to try to go to the, is it the American Cichlid Association show in July in St. Louis?
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I am going to try to do that. Are you coming down?
Mm-hmm. I was looking up. I haven't bought the tickets yet, but I have it pinned on my computer. There's an open tab.
Yeah. It's gonna be pretty smooth. And I'm definitely trying to make that Aquashella in Florida, if not Chicago or Texas. I want to go to all of them like you, but see how it goes, man. But that's gonna be. I think that one down there is gonna be off the chain, straight up.
Especially since last year everything got canceled. I have a feeling this first one back is going to be fun.
Yeah. 3000 says, what's in the tanks behind you or behind, I would think you.
This one is Kerri Tetra. This is if I can point, guppy tank. These are, this way, purple Moscows. This is, it used to be a red cobra guppy tank, but I've mixed a couple because the line, it needed some more genetics in that line with some yellow neocaridina shrimp. And then down here is a green cobra guppy tank. These are calico koi swordtails. These are rice fish, and these are CPD.
All right. There it is. How'd you come up with the name ScienceGal?
I don't really know, honestly. I was Science Gal for a while. I think it was just because I liked science. I was working on my biology degree, and I was a gal. So I was like, Science Gal. And then in one of those how to do YouTube chats, they told me that I needed something besides that to identify my channel. So I just added the aquatics at the end. But I just always like science. I've always been intrigued by science. And so it, honestly, I think that's how it came to be. I don't really remember because it was just ScienceGal on there for a long time before I even think years before I put a video up. I was just watching videos. I didn't have anything posted. And then when I was doing my undergrad research and I started messing with the guppy tanks for my research and I needed help is when I started posting videos. So it was kind of an old name that I came up with because I liked science, but I wasn't making YouTube videos, wasn't on the horizon at the time. So I just kind of stuck with it.
That's what's up.
Science is definitely one of my favorite subjects for sure, that you could just go down a rabbit hole endlessly and always learn something.
Seriously. Ever changing. It's ever changing.
Mm-hmm.
That tank up top above your Kerri fish.
This one.
Yeah, what plant is that that's growing extraordinarily out? Like that's crazy.
I think that's the bronze wing. Is it wing eye? I can get the paper, but it's over there. I forget. I never know how to pronounce it.
I want some. Whatever it is.
This one. Okay. This one, it's just grown so tall that it's starting to fall over.
Yeah, I like that.
Oh, it starts with a W.
Okay. All right. Tell me later.
The plant names is a
right. That's a whole nother thing, right?
It's a bronze one though. I remember that. But some of the sprouts, I don't know if you can see it. Let me move this one. This one that's growing on offshoot, it's growing green, and this one's bronze. So
okay, I see it.
I have no idea.
It's pretty smooth.
Mm-hmm. I really like it the way it's growing. I really like it, but there's a bunch of like moss and algae at the bottom because when I clean that tank, I have to get on a ladder and I can't reach the bottom of the substrate.
Yeah.
I'm too short. So there's patches when I water change it, you can tell where I can reach better than others. But Jesse's son designed that for me for a Christmas present. So I just let him do what he wanted to do, but it's almost too tall. I can't reach it when all the way down at the bottom when I water change.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Micum. Yeah, that one. It's just a bronze. Yep, that's it.
Cool. And 3000 asked what a rice fish was, and Monica Lynn says, real small fish, many variety.
Small. And I'm surprised I found fry in that 20 long. And every time I've gotten fry, those are the ones I have in the summer tubs outside. They do better outside. They like the colder and really really still water. But I was so surprised. I found fry in there, and there's only one fry left out of the batch. But because I only had 2 in there. But I was shocked. I was like, wow. Because when they're in the tubs, you can't really see them up close. You can see they're still pretty from the top, but when they're in the aquarium like that, you can really see them up, and they have blue eyes. But when they almost look like teeny tiny little bitty rainbow fish, but they're rice fish. But they're egg scatterers. But they like their water.
Since you do deal with guppies, the types of guppies. Like I just am looking like, okay, so that's leopard tail. That's like I don't know what. So what? Give me a couple of real names that I can fake use when I'm trying to talk about something.
I don't. I'm still see. That's the problem. Like I can't pronounce anything. Like scientific names, and every time I see a guppy, it's got a different name. So I don't really know what the real name of them or the common real name of them is. Because I can see that one, like that one at the fish store, and it's a red cobra guppy, and then I'll see it online, and it's
something else. It's a red velvet cake guppy.
Yeah, and I know like with the tiger, it's a body. The stripes are on the body.
Denny's
with like the snake skin guppies, the patterns on their tail, not on the body, and like the Dumbos are always really cute.
It's really weird. They should just come up with one name, because like with the cichlids, like okay, Alana Cara is the scientific name, that's fine, but now I know what a dragon blood is.
Yeah,
you can call it, that, I know a sulfur head because it has the whole little thing going across. Like I know iceberg has a white blaze. That makes sense. Those names make sense. I don't know the real names. Yeah, let me get the pretty one with the nice tail. That one's cute. Let me get that.
Like the tequila sunrises are really pretty. They're mainly yellow, and it seems like they have like a wider kind of it's not a spot, but it's more of an iridescent type patch on the top from what I've seen around here. They're usually relatively always called tequila sunrises, I believe.
Okay. Well, there we go. Wow, we got one.
Really bad, and I'm just really bad with names, especially plants. But with the guppies, every time you see them, you think they're the same guppy, but they're always a different common name, and it's really hard to know. It's just really hard to score them out.
Hey, understood. Monica Lynn asks, do you have automated water changes for your tanks?
No. I've water changed up until like a year-ish ago with just the 1 gallon drinking water. Like I would siphon it down in a bucket, and I would just refill it with a drinking water bucket from the grocery store, and I just listened to live chats while I did it, taking hours, if not days. But now I'll drain it still with the aquarium vac. I won't necessarily gravel vac every single time. I'll just drain it out. And I have it's like a basement pump from Lowe's with a water hose and a trash can with my clean water only. So it's easier to get the water back in than just hand scooping water jug. Yeah. And then I have the same pump and a different trash can for when I pump it out to the garden outside.
That's good.
But I don't have a water, like an automatic anything. I don't even have timers on my lights. Like I really should get more automatic stuff, but it's just expensive.
Right. And then like doing it, getting that good elbow labor going on in there.
Yeah.
Feed the guppies at what time of day?
Huh?
What do you feed the guppies at what time of the day?
I feed the guppies mainly in the morning, but I do feed them. It seems like every couple of days I'll give them a little extra something at night. The Amicus splendens I do feed them pretty regularly twice a day because they're always hungry. But with the guppies, I feed a lot of krill flakes, the extreme krill flakes. I have the fancy guppy. I have all the bug bites. I have frozen brine shrimp. I hatch brine shrimp. Whatever tickles my fancy that day is what I feed them. But I do feed everything mainly just set in the morning when the kids are off to school. I can come home and I'm like, and then I feed everything. But there's a few that probably the arowana, the Amicus splendens, the puffers, I kind of feed a little bit more. But the guppies, I kind of feed every other couple of days, twice a day, but mainly just once a day, if that's a really roundabout long answer. But I'm trying to think. Yeah. You
got green spotteds, right?
Mm-hmm. Well, no, I have figure 8 puffers now. I used to have green spotted puffers.
Okay. I think I had green spotted and I had figure eights before.
Mm-hmm.
I'm really thinking about getting some sea puffers, calling it a day.
They were so cute. I had them for a while, but it went downhill. I went great for a while, and then it went downhill quickly.
Wow, really? What happened?
I lost one after a water change. I had, how many did I have? I think I had 3 or 4. And right after a water change, one of the moss balls kind of, I didn't know it, but it was like swirling around, and I guess smashed one. I don't really know.
Oh, wow. Really?
Found it, and I was like, okay, that was that. And then after that one died, they all stopped eating. And I just lost the rest of them one by one. So I was in a hurry. I was trying to do water changes. I don't remember if I was going to do errands or work or do something with the kids. I don't remember. I just remember I was in a hurry and I had to get it done. So I filled it up and I left. And when I came back, it was kind of against the glass with the moss ball kind of pressed up against it. So however that happened. But once I lost that one, they were doing great until that happened.
I'm gonna roll with the dragon puffer. Forget that. I can't. It's too much death. This hobby consists of it, though.
It seems like I'll have like weeks and months where I'm like, I love everything about everything, and then I'll have one of those weeks that's like everything I touch, is better. It's just better off without my help. Yeah. Better off. Like, okay, because nothing I'm doing is working.
Mickey M says, wish fish if possible, no matter what the cost. What's your wish fish?
It's kind of 2 right now. It's discus probably, and my mind just went blank. It'll come back to me.
Guess what? Guess what, though? You see that 60-gallon empty right?
Yeah.
I found a St. Louis discus breeder on band yesterday.
You did? Wow.
But I want to get in there.
Seahorses. Seahorses.
That's what you want?
Yeah. I was like, I could see it in my head, and my mind just went blank. But yeah, I would like to have seahorses in a saltwater tank if I had
breed them?
If I could.
Man, have you seen the babies pop out of the stomachs of those things?
In videos.
Man, oh my God.
I think they're cute. And like the little sea dragons. I don't know if you can even have those in an aquarium. I don't know if they're but they're so cute.
Yeah. You know, my wish fish is a dog face puffer. I love it. Love that fish. And I would just do salt water for one tank just for him. And I would pet him and love him all the days of my life.
That's just such a hard question because it depends on the day.
It's true.
It really depends on what I've been watching.
But damn that, I'm getting those discus. I got my stemmy. I'm discus. And he said he got like $50 a piece.
Wow.
Just to sell them by 4s or 5s or something like that. But I just asked him, he hasn't hit me back up yet. I was like, dude, I would love to get 5 of them.
Well, let me know how that goes and just pass that information my way when you're done.
I got you. Yeah, I definitely got you. I want different color 5. I don't want like 5 of the same ones because they look so super cool when they get big.
I've just seen them in like at the shows and in fish bags at the swap. And they're always cool. Capture your eye, their eye catching from afar.
That would be perfect. That would be my show tank if I had that.
That would look
They said that, you can put them with angels. I talked to Funk. He said, make sure that the angels are smaller than the discus. Get the discus, grow the discus, then get you some angels because angels are cichlids. They'll eat ferociously. And, he said discus take a little while to get kind of like get out of that shyness. I've been talking to Lisa at KG Tropicals. She has a whole thing on discus. So, I've been doing the research. look, I'm just about to just get them, man. I got
It was
stuff.
one of those fish that I never contemplated. I never let myself even think about it because I was like, it's not possible. So look, but don't even like think about it. But now I'm like, I think it would be possible. I think we could, if you found the right person that had them in similar water starting off or something like that, I think it would be totally possible. I don't think it's as far-fetched because in my head they only like soft water, and that's as far as I looked into it because I was like, I can't have them, so, and I'm not going to change my water that drastic because it's got to work here.
Yeah.
Now I just really, they're always so eye-catching.
I asked the guy, I was like, dude, is there anything I need to do special with the St. Louis water? Because he stays out in South County, and he was like, he's like 85-degree water. I do them all the time. You can put the angels with them. He also sells angels. Of course, he sells angels for like $20, but the discs are like 50. And I'm just trying to make sure how many I can put in this 60 comfortably and get me some dither fish, or, you know what I'm saying, some other little stuff to kind of accentuate it. I'm gonna love that tank, man. I love that tank.
I love it, and you don't even have it, and I'm already like, oh, that's amazing.
I'm trying to tell you, man. I can't. I'm sure
that sounds fantastic.
It's a perfect way to spend the STEMI.
Yeah.
LC Aquatics is in here. I have got to talk to this little guy, man. He's 16 years old. He thinks he knows everything, but he has done some extensive work in aquatics. It's LC Aquatics. You got to check him out. He will be on here next Monday. Next Monday, I'm going to probably start an hour early because I'm getting all of the kids in aquatics, well, as many as I can get. And we're going to talk about their journey from where they've been to them being the future of this hobby. Please make sure that you guys step back in on Monday. Of course, I'm going to do a whole trailer a couple of times for these guys. Brienne from Brienne Fish Farm, she's going to join us. LC's going to join us. I'm waiting on Caleb's Aquatics. He's doing big things. And just throwing that out there. Join me next Monday for them. I'm going to put the kiddos out here, and they got their own hot spot of questions they've got to answer too. So it's going to be fun. It's definitely going to be fun.
They're so smart.
Man, they be doing some stuff, man. But if this little dude thinks he's going to start his videos with what's popping YouTube off of me, we're about to talk, bro. You got to get your own shtick. Find your way. I don't think I know everything. Get at me. That's my tagline. That's my ending phrase. What is up with this little dude, man? It's going to be fun, man. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Kerri, I'm not sure if you have anything to do or a lot to do. I didn't want to keep you for too long. We are at an hour and 10 minutes. You've been freaking awesome.
Well, thank you.
I don't know if anybody else has anything to ask you. You've already made it through all of my tough questions.
I'm getting attacked by the cat. She likes to claw my computer screen, and she's cracked it a couple of times, so now she can't get by my computer.
You know, I've done 7 voiceover videos, and half of all of those are cats just smacking whatever it is that, like, you think they love you. I can't. You think they love you, and then they just smack you in the face, bro. What is this thing?
She started getting in this thing in the morning. Every time I walk, she'll attack me, but she like jumps and she gets up to my waist now, and I'm like, cat, what did I do to you?
I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell you. Look,
the little one walked up the stairs and let her out.
I know when my dog's gonna attack me. He lets me know, but other than that, it's nothing but love. Like, he wants to be in the bed with you, wants to be on the couch with you, he wants to be in your lap. Doesn't matter how big he is, he'll let you know what he wants to do. I have never had a cat, and I can't get with it. I didn't
want a cat.
I think they belong here, you know, for people that love them. Hey, that's all good. But when I see it sneaking across the couch looking at me, I just was like, this cat's about to attack me. I'm about to die. This is crazy.
Yeah, it's my son's cat, not mine.
Right. I remember distinctly in the questions you said that you were a dog person.
He just woke up and I'm gonna get back in. I gotta get him back to sleep.
Right on.
But thank you.
Absolutely, Kerri. I really appreciate you. Thank you again. I remember when you asked me to come on yours, and I was ecstatic, and it was great. And I was like, since I'm back up and going, let me get Kerri on here.
Yeah,
And
I always look forward to talking with you.
Absolutely. And we'll see you at the ACA.
Yep.
It's coming up.
I know. I'm excited.
It's gonna be fun. Hey, everybody in the chat, all my mods, thank you so much. Thank you for everything. I really appreciate you all. Thank you for all of your comments in the chat and keeping it lively and keeping it woke. And we'll see you on Monday, y'all.
Thanks, guys.
Peace.